This Sunday is the fourth Sunday of Easter, and every year in all three lectionary cycles, the readings for Easter 4 all focus on the image of Jesus as the Good Shepherd. And so very appropriately, and not surprisingly, this Sunday is known as Good Shepherd Sunday. And like we do every year, we respect or observe those bucolic images of Jesus as a good shepherd of the flock with a lot of pastoral music and, of course, a lot of Psalm 23. So both at Eucharist at 10:30 as well as at Evensong later in the afternoon, we will have a lot of music that evokes that pastoral spirit. We'll start off the morning by singing Jesus, our mighty Lord, our strength in sadness. And of particular note is the beginning of the second verse. Good shepherd of your sheep, your own defending, in love your children keep to life unending. And it's paired in our hymnal to a tune called Monk's Gate that Ralph Vaughan Williams, the English composer and folk musicologist, collected. It was a folk tune with obviously secular words originally. He adapted it and changed the rhythm and modified it a little bit specifically for use with that text from Bunyan's Pilgrim's Progress that we sing from time to time. But here it's with this text, Jesus our mighty Lord. It's a really rich tune, and it's a tune that congregations seem to like, but we only sing it every once in a while, so it's a little bit unfamiliar, and it does have a little bit of a strange rhythmic kick at the end of the phrases. Very easy to sing, though, especially once you get the hang of it, and a real delightful way to start off the service. At the psalm, we will be, of course, chanting, the choir will be chanting Psalm 23, and we will be doing it in Anglican chant style, but it's an Anglican chant tone that was composed by Bobby McFerrin, the very popular vocalist. He also did his own version of the words, and it's very striking because he uses feminine pronouns for God. And this stems from, he wrote this when he was participating in a creative arts weekend along with a lot of people. He was leading some sessions, but then also participating. And his mother had just passed away. And so one of the prompts at this creative arts retreat was to think about images of comfort. And he was thinking about how he himself really had a good shepherd in his mother. And so he conflates the imagery of Psalm 23 with thinking about his mother who had recently passed away. So the words are a little bit unusual in their use of feminine pronouns for God, and yet it really is getting to the idea that God comforts us like a mother, and the tone that he created for the words is very comforting indeed. And as I mentioned, we will also be singing Evensong. The prelude begins at 4:45. The liturgy itself starts after the end of the prelude recital, so about 5:10. And we have more Good Shepherd music in store, another setting of Psalm 23, this time with the old-fashioned Coverdale language, the same words that would be familiar to those of us that remember the 1928 prayer book. And in a very beautiful setting, another setting that is gentle in a way that's different and yet similar in some ways to the Bobby McFerrin tone. A Magnificat Nunc Dimittis by Stanford that has a very easy kind of flowing accompaniment, and the trebles will be singing the melody, the soprano solo throughout that Magnificat, and then an anthem, Faithful Shepherd, by the contemporary British composer Grayston Ives. So all through the day, we have a lot of wonderful musical sheep kind of running around our liturgies. We hope that as you think about Christ as the shepherd in your life, that you will come and experience those comforting words and those comforting bits of music with us here at St. John's Cathedral. Our 8 o'clock service, Rite 1 in the chapel, 10:30 with choir in the church, and then Evensong beginning at 4:45. We hope you will worship with us this Sunday at St. John's Cathedral.